Welcome to the Ellison approach. This is the Astro-Aligned Advantage, your weekly blueprint for energetic and executive alignment. Welcome back, everyone. Again, my name is EvaMarie, and I am Larry Ellison's personal content creator. And it's good to be back to bring you this week's astrological chart for business. This week's sky is alive, not loud, not chaotic, but intelligent, emotional, and strategic all at once. If you're building something, leading something, or aligning your work with your purpose, the cosmos is offering a very specific rhythm over the next few days. Let's step into it. The Gemini spark, Monday's mental activation. We begin the week with the Gemini sun and Gemini moon, and the air is electric. This isn't just idea energy. This is activation energy. Thoughts move fast, conversations open doors, synchronicities hit like quick flashes of insight. Mars and Uranus fuse in Gemini, and that combination feels like a cosmic lightning strike. Sudden clarity, unexpected opportunities, a shift in perspective that changes everything. But here's the beauty. Mercury trine Saturn grounds the spark. It gives structure to the inspiration. It turns the lightning bolt into a blueprint. This is the moment where the universe says, here is the idea, now build the path. If you're a creator, a founder, a strategist, or someone who leads with vision, Monday is a day where your mind becomes a magnet. The Cancer heart, Wednesday's expansion portal. By midweek, the energy softens, but it doesn't weaken, it deepens. Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter are all gathered in Cancer, creating a field of emotional intelligence, connection, and intuitive leadership. This is the moment where your story becomes your strategy, where your authenticity becomes your leverage, where your heart becomes your business asset. Then the sun sextiles Jupiter, opening a portal of expansion that feels like the universe is gently placing a hand on your back and saying, step forward, you're ready. This is visibility energy. This is launch energy. This is the moment to be seen, to be heard, to be human. And with Leo energy activated through the sun, Jupiter alignment, your charisma rises. Your leadership sharpens. The spotlight finds you, not because you chase it, but because you aligned with it. Then we have the Virgo grounding, Friday's integration. By Friday, the Virgo moon steps in like a cosmic editor. Not emotional, not dramatic, just clear. Virgo shows you the bones of your vision, the structure, the systems, the details that hold the dream. Virgo trine Capricorn brings financial clarity, operational grounding, and the ability to see what's working and what needs refinement. This is the moment where you close loops, finalize decisions, clean up the energy, and prepare the next cycle. It's not the spark, it's not the expansion, it's the integration. This week's energy creates a very clear pattern across the zodiac. The fast Gemini current at the start of the week naturally lifts the air signs. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, giving them an intuitive advantage in communication, strategy, and mental agility. Fire signs feel the ignition too, but their caution is not to leap before clarity settles. Their excellence comes from directing the spark rather than reacting to it. Earth signs, especially Capricorn and Taurus may feel the pace picking up faster than they prefer. Their results improve when they slow the current down to their natural rhythm, deliberate, steady, intentional. This is a week where earth signs succeed by grounding the ideas that others are simply excited about. Water signs move differently through this week. The Gemini air can overstimulate them early on, but by midweek, the Cancer cluster pulls them into their strength, emotional intelligence, intuitive leadership, and the ability to sense what others cannot yet articulate. Their caution is to avoid absorbing the emotional weight of others. Their excellence comes from discerning what is theirs and what is not. By Friday, the Virgo moon brings the strongest support to earth and water signs, sharpening intuition and grounding decisions. Fire signs may feel the friction of slowing down, but their growth comes from honoring the pause and completing what's already in motion. Air signs find their thoughts becoming more organized and actionable, turning inspiration into execution. This is the deeper layer beneath the week's rhythm, the why behind who thrives, who needs grounding, and how each sign can move with the energy instead of against it. From my own chart, I can feel how this week's energy threads through my placements. With Gemini rising as my shadow moon, the mental spark of Monday hits me in a way that feels familiar, like the universe is speaking in language my intuition already understands. My Libra rising aligns with the midweek Cancer softness, reminding me that harmony and emotional intelligence are part of my leadership. And my Capricorn sun feels the Virgo grounding at the end of the week, like like a homecoming. The moment where structure, clarity, and purpose click into place. I share this not to make the forecast about me, but to show you how our charts can quietly echo the rhythm of the week, each of us experiencing the same sky through our own unique architecture. Business perspective for intuitives and spiritual entrepreneurs. For intuitive businesses, spiritual practitioners, metaphysical creators, this week's energy offers a rare blend of clarity, emotional resonance, and grounded execution. The Gemini spark at the beginning of the week supports idea generation, content planning, and strategic downloads. This is the kind of energy where inspiration arrives quickly and often where intuitive hits can become offerings, teachings, or creative projects with surprising ease. By midweek, the Cancer cluster deepens the emotional intelligence behind spiritual work. This is where heart-centered messaging becomes powerful, where authenticity becomes magnetic, and where sharing the why behind the work strengthens connection with clients, students, and communities. For spiritual businesses, this is a moment to lean into vulnerability, storytelling, and the emotional truth that sits beneath the services offered. As the week moves toward Friday, excuse me, as the week moves towards Friday, the Virgo moon brings structure to the intuitive flow. This is the time for refinement, organizing content, clarifying offerings, tightening systems, and grounding the spiritual vision into practical steps. For metaphysical entrepreneurs, this energy supports creating workflows, updating platforms, refining pricing, and preparing new launches with precision and clarity. Overall, this week aligns beautifully with intuitive and spiritual businesses because it mirrors the natural rhythm of spiritual creation, inspiration, emotional resonance, and grounded integration. It encourages practitioners to honor both the metaphysical and the practical, allowing intuition to lead while structure supports. Now we'll go to Larry's grounded masculine perspective. Losing my voice here, sorry about that. Larry's chart sets the foundation for how he interacts with the week's energy. With a Sun Leo, his core identity is shaped by leadership, loyalty, and natural drive to take charge. His Leo moon reinforces this from the emotional center, giving him instinctive confidence, a protective nature, and a steady internal fire that doesn't waver under pressure. His Scorpio rising turns his public presence into a mirror of inner mastery, seen as mysterious yet commanding. The combination creates a masculine framework that responds to the week's astrology with strength and discernment. The Gemini spark activates his mental agility, sharpening his ability to analyze, troubleshoot, and innovate. The Cancer softness challenges him to refine emotional intelligence without losing his edge. And the Virgo grounding aligns with his natural desire for order, precision, and long-term stability. From this foundation, his perspective becomes a stabilizing force, especially for natural-born leaders, executives, and those working in high-tech or high-pressure environments. His chart doesn't just absorb the week's energy, it organizes it, clarifies it, and translates it into action. Larry's masculine interpretation of the week. From a grounded masculine lens, this week unfolds in 3 distinct phases that support leadership, decision-making, and strategic execution. Early in the week, the Gemini activation sharpens logic and problem solving. This is the kind of energy that supports rapid assessment, quick pivots, and decisive action. For leaders and tech-driven thinkers, this phase enhances clarity, boosts mental stamina, and opens pathways for innovation. It's a strong time for analyzing systems, identifying inefficiencies, and initiating conversations that move projects forward. Midweek, the Cancer influence brings emotional intelligence into the equation. For the masculine-coded leaders, this is not about softness. It's about precision and human dynamics. This energy supports better communication, stronger team cohesion, and the ability to read the emotional undercurrents in professional environments. It's a moment where the leadership becomes relational, not operational. Not just operational. But by Friday, the Virgo grounding brings everything into structure. This is where the masculine perspective excels. Virgo energy supports organization, refinement, and long-term planning. It's ideal for tightening workflows, clarifying responsibilities, reviewing data, and making decisions that support stability and growth. For high-tech minds, this is the moment where systems thinking becomes powerful, where the details align with the vision. For Larry's business and leadership perspective, for natural-born leaders, executives, and those working in technology or complex systems, this week offers a clear strategic arc. Initiate early under Gemini. Connect and communicate midweek under Cancer. Refine and finalize under Virgo. This rhythm supports strong leadership, efficient decision-making, and the ability to move projects from concept to execution with confidence. It's a week where masculine energy thrives by staying focused, grounded, and intentional, using clarity, structure, and strategy as the grounding forces. As we move through this week's celestial rhythm, remember that alignment is not something you chase, it's something you choose. Whether you lead through intuition, strategy, creativity, technology, or a blend of all four, the sky has opened a window of clarity that supports forward motion for every kind of business. The Gemini sparks, fuels ideas. The Cancer depth strengthens connection. The Virgo grounding brings structure and precision. Together, these energies create a rare moment where vision and execution meet, offering both spiritual and strategic leaders a clear path to move with confidence, purpose, and cosmic support. If this forecast brought clarity, direction, or resonance to your week, we invite you to stay connected with us. Join us every week for the Astro-Aligned Advantage, where cosmic insight and grounded leadership come together to support your growth, your business, and your alignment. And if you want to help this message reach more intuitive leaders, high-tech thinkers, and spiritual aligned entrepreneurs, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps this community grow and ensures you never miss a weekly transmission. You can also find our community spaces, resources, and extended content at the links below. We're building this journey with you, and we're honored to walk beside you each week as the stars guide the way. Bye-bye.